Let's get started right away. Today was indeed a red day, and to be honest, when I see today's movements, I continue to see opportunity because I know that when this stock falls in price, my opportunity to make more money in the long run increases. I'm the type of person that when I see a stock falling under the price target that analysts predict, I stick to my guns. I buy the dip, I diamond hand hold this through, and price average down. Because at the end of the day, not only do I believe in this company, but I also believe in its growth. I believe that we still have the strong possibility to gammon squeeze, and I believe that we still have the strong possibility to short squeeze. This stock is a triple play, and right now it's at an amazing price. Keep in mind that when you want to ride a rocket to the moon, just like you saw with AMC and GME, you need to be patient for it to fuel up. As I've been saying, I've seen it all. And you know, this is my 31st video on Clov. On my first video on Clov, the price was at $6.93, almost $7. And do I believe that this stock will fall to that point? No. But if it does, I won't be mad because I remember that the week prior to the rise to $28, we were sitting in the $7 to $8 range. So I know that patience is key for a play like this, and huge opportunity could just be right around the corner. So with that being said, let's take a look at the short interest data and see the changes in Ortex. In Ortex, we can see that the current short interest percentage of the free float is sitting at 26.67%, which is a decrease of 15.6% from the previous day. Even though it's still pretty high, my only thought is, does this include the conversion that we saw from Green Oaks from their Class B shares to their Class A shares? My other thought is if this drop is because of the conversion itself. I wonder if that is being taken into consideration. It might be, but I'm not 100% sure, especially since this is an estimated short interest of the free float. Anyways, just a thought. If you have more insight on this, let me know in the comments. We can also check that the cost to borrow average is sitting at 13.17% with the max at 25.44%. The days to cover is currently at 0.90 days, and the utilization rate is 98.57%, which is an increase, and it's great data to hear as always. Now, we're going to go and check out the iBorrowDesk for a fee update, okay? And, the iBorrowDesk monitors borrower rates and availability using Interactive Brokers data. We are currently seeing a fee of 13.2% with 2.2 million shares available. That is actually a decrease in shares available from yesterday by 1.5 million shares. Next, we're going to go into a website called Maximum Pain. Basically, there is this maximum pain theory that says that option sellers have stock on hand to fulfill the options if they are exercised. And these stock positions are maintained to minimize risk to the sellers, and this maintenance affects the stock price. So let's take a look at the one for Clov. As we can see, right around the $11 mark, right around here, okay, the $11 mark is where one could say that we have a maximum pain. If the stock price stays below that, then the short sellers are winning. And if the stock goes up above that, then we are winning. As you can see, more and more cash is needed, okay? Is needed as the stock price goes up because more stock positions need to be maintained to minimize risk to the sellers. So hopefully we get to that $11 point by the end of the week. And I think that that's definitely possible as we saw us go to $10 yesterday and we still have many days ahead of us this week. Next, we're going to go to Options Sonar. And Option Sonar, basically what it does is we check out the options for this week and also get information on investor sentiment for this stock. As we can see for Friday, it's actually a pretty bullish, with 6.76 million bullish versus 4.97 million bearish. And when we go to August 20th, we can actually see that we have a bigger difference. There's a larger gap in sentiment with 12.26 million bullish and 1.4 million bearish. Overall, we can see that there is a total bullish sentiment as well in this stock. And I think that in terms of a gamma squeeze based on the data, investors suspect that the stock will rise substantially before August 20th. I also just want to say that in terms of short squeezing, holding options isn't the best idea. Rather, holding shares would be the best, as it would dry up the market. The important part of holding regular shares, though, is to turn off margin trading or opt out of the stock lending income program that your broker may have, so your shares aren't used against you if your goal is to get a squeeze going. Next, we're going to look at the price movement of the day. And if you're getting value from this video so far, please smash that like button for me. It really helps. Also, subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications on my upcoming videos. So today we opened up at $9.41. Okay, and we actually held pretty strong at the beginning, where we dipped a bit and then recovered. We recovered a little bit. And, a couple of times we actually stayed pretty close to the VWAP for the first half of the day, just battling it out on, the 905 to about 9.30 cent range. Then at 12 o'clock, we actually saw a good push up that led to the intraday high of $9.52. After that, we were pushed back below the VWAP and had a downward trend, especially during the power hour, where we saw some pretty big candlesticks that pushed us to the intraday low of $8.77. Then we were able to recover a bit and went to $8.91 to close. In the after hours, we did see a 1.46 decrease, bringing us to $8.78. When you look at that volume, though, for the day, we had 39.65 million for the volume, and that's about 10 million less than yesterday's volume, so a large decrease. When we check out the order flow, though, we can see that, there actually was more inflow than outflow for large-scale orders of about 0.08 million. So not a whole lot, but it does show that there are still big financial whales buying the dip that we are currently having, okay? Next, we're going to check out Ape Wisdom. We're going to check out Ape Wisdom and see the trending stocks on Reddit in the last 24 hours. And as you can see, Clov is sitting at number 5, and that is still really high up there on the list of stocks that we that are mentioned in the subreddits that are listed above. Those include, Wall Street Bets, Wall Street Bets New, Wall Street Bets Elite, stocks, investing, SPACs, options, and day trading. We do have the S&P 500, which is still very close to all-time highs. AMC, Nokia, GameStop, right above us. Okay. And of course, if you want to be part of this movement, I again invite you to check out our very strong subreddit. Okay. Right now we have 37.2 1,000 members strong, and we grew by 400 members from yesterday, and it still has great memes, due diligence posts, and discussions in there. So please make sure to check out the link in the description below to the subreddit to be part of this movement. Also, for a limited time, if you want 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300 from Webull by depositing only $5, please use the link in the description below. It really does help out this channel as well. And if you like this content and want me to continue following Clov this closely, hit the like button, share with a friend or community, subscribe, and have a great trading day tomorrow. You lucky people. Take care. Bye-bye.